And we back like we never left.
That's for Joey not being here.
Joey, we put him on timeout because he has the worst record out of all of us. So we're like, look, man, you're not on the same level as us, so you come on later.
It's like he can't be giving people advice with that kind of record, so he's going to come on later just to give his jabronis and his matchups. He's doing pretty good on his matchups, on his pick'ems, so we'll let him do that.
No, I'm in the lead in the pick'ems.
Yeah, he's second, though.
I'm in the lead in pick'ems. I'm in the league in our fantasy league.
You're in the lead at losing the hair the quickest.
Yeah.
I can help myself on that one. All right, we're going to do the matchups today. We're going to go through them very quickly. Over-unders, jabronis, Goodfellas, and then our pick'ems. And then, Joey should be joining us later. And then you guys ask your questions while we do that. So the first game.
We actually have our first sponsor of the day. Finally got our first sponsorship. Yeah, so show them our sponsorship.
Oh, yeah. Brought to you by Zavita.
TV, yeah?
Yeah, this is a cream soda. No sugar, no caffeine. It's pretty good. If you want to be healthy like us, get Zavia. I really wish they were our sponsor. That'd be nice.
What's your favorite soda flavor just overall in general?
Probably, I like cherry. Cherry or cream is a tie. I've had
like vanilla Coke.
Vanilla. There's so many good ones.
Vanilla Coke is the top one, man. Or Sunkist.
No, not Sunkist.
Oh my gosh.
No, cherry Coke, or there is actually a vanilla cherry Coke. Have you ever tried that one?
No, I think they came up with a vanilla orange, didn't they? Like recently?
Yeah. But there's also vanilla cherry. That one is bomb. That one is so freaking good. Oh my gosh. Kind of want one right now. But you can't beat Zavia because it's no sugar.
Yeah.
But it's not even as close as good as the other one.
It's so weird watching you be like a health freak. Like I remember all the times like I'll be eating healthy, you just make fun of me.
Yeah, because like we were so young. It's like eat crap when you're younger. You know, that was my philosophy. When I got older, I'll be more healthy. But I was like young, I had a good metabolism, eat whatever I want. See, now you're like going the opposite route. You were like super healthy, and now like you're eating like crap because you're getting older.
I'm just eating like crap as a Bitcoin, but normally I eat healthy.
What are you even eating right now?
Empanadas.
Is it deep fried?
You remember all the times we used to go to Carl's Jr. and I get like 2 burgers, and then I ask you for like a quarter or some shit. Yeah, I'll get 2 famous stars. You always get the combo. I just eat your fries.
You go to McDonald's and you smell my burger.
Yeah.
Good times. Good times.
Good days.
Well, who's your famous star player of the week?
A famous star player of the week?
We'll get into that later.
Yeah, for later.
All right, let's do the Eagles-Raiders matchup first. So we could talk crap about the Raiders before Joey gets on. Obviously, Jalen Hurts is the start. Jalen Hurts, 22 points, over under.
I'm going to go under.
He's been getting over 20 points every single week. Thank you for trading him to me, by the way. Appreciate it. Most consistent quarterback right now, Jalen Hurts. But, I don't know.
I mean, I initially thought I did a bad trade, but now I found out Michael Thomas was going to be out a couple more weeks. Like, I'm happy I did that trade. So
I think it worked out for both of us.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll go under. I don't think he keeps this consistency throughout the year. And the Raiders, I think they're going to be able to just run. Actually, Sanders might have a good game. He might be able to run the ball against them. So we'll see. But on the other side of the ball, Josh Jacobs. Philadelphia is the 28th ranked rush defense. So Jacobs could have a pretty good game. He's definitely starter worthy. His projection is 16 points over under.
I can't believe you started Jacobs over Williams, Denver running back yesterday.
What's worse is I should have put him at my flex. Instead, I wanted to start Renfro. That was stupid. But I don't know, who would you take? Who would you start? Renfro, Devontae Booker, Khalil Herbert, or Amon-Ra St. Brown?
Damon Williams is out.
He's out. He's out.
I heard there's a chance he might play though.
Yeah, but also they're versing Tampa.
No, we get passing work too. No, I'll definitely go with him.
Herbert?
Yeah.
I was thinking about it, but I'm not sure if Fields can give him the ball. Like, if he's that kind of quarterback.
Fields is so bad, man. I swear.
That's what I'm saying. Like, can he really?
He's a bad quarterback.
Can he be a guy who dumps off the ball to Herbert most of the game?
In college, like it's if you're the best athlete, you're one of the best players like on the field. Like in NFL, everyone's the best athlete. Yeah. It's mental, it's preparation, it's how fast you see things, you know.
So you don't think Fields is mentally capable?
You got to understand this too. Like, there's a stat: 50% of first-round picks are bust. 50%. So, wow. And how many quarterbacks have we seen bust every single year? Where people are like, "Oh, he's the next big thing." Like, who's a quarterback just from like a few years ago? Like, for example, where like people are like, "Oh, he's like whatever." Say Blaine Gabbert, for example. You know, drafted like in the top 10. People are like, "Oh, he's gonna be amazing." Like, he's a bust.
I know a really good one.
Who?
Tua.
You say Tua, I'm gonna fuck you up. Shut up.
He's so bad, man. He's so bad.
He's a good quarterback, man. We just have the worst offensive line.
You're sounding like a Derek Carr truther now, where they just blame everything else but the quarterback.
I'll put this stat out. 3 of the top 10 offensive linemen in terms of allowing QB hurries are on our team. So, like,
your offensive line is pretty bad. I'll give you that. But still, he's not doing that great. Anybody else you want to mention the Eagles-Raiders matchup? Goddard, I think, is a pretty good start.
Goddard's like an automatic start, I feel like, at this point, since Ertz is out. You know, I mean, when the whole tight end landscape, there's only like a few tight ends you automatically start. Everything else is matchup, so.
Yeah, pretty much you have to start him at this point.
Yeah. Devontae Smith is a guy I like.
Yeah,
Smith is a guy I like. I tried trading for him, but the fucking douchebag wouldn't do it.
I'd actually try trading for him too, but.
What'd you offer?
Devontae Booker.
He said no?
The guy was a Saquon owner.
Yeah.
He had no other running back.
He's starting a fullback at his running back. Did you see it?
Some guys are just stubborn. They just don't want to trade. It's like, I'm giving you a player that could start for you. And
you gave me Zeke and Ridley for Henderson. He gave me Odell Beckham, who's like droppable at this point, and Jalen Waddle. And that was before he like had the great game last versus Jacksonville.
Some people are just too stingy on the trades, man.
That's stupid.
The Eagles actually pretty good against receivers. So I don't know if you'll start Ruggs or Edwards, but Renfro could possibly be a sneaky start because the Eagles are actually pretty bad against the slot receivers. So that's why I was thinking about putting Renfro.
I mean, he'll get you 10 points, 10 to 12, nothing.
Yeah, he's a safe.
Yeah.
But we spent too much time on that matchup. Let's go on to the Raiders. Oh, no, sorry. Detroit and Los Angeles Rams and Lions. This is a revenge game. Actually, both quarterbacks. Henderson should have a great game. He's a definite starter.
It's kind of not a revenge game for Stafford because he broke up with the Lions basically, but the Rams broke up with Goff, so that's actually a revenge game. You know?
Yeah, but how much revenge is Goff actually going to get? You think? I mean, it's a tough matchup for them, and Goff has not been playing well at all.
It's like when you see your ex at a restaurant and she's with like her new boo and you know he's so hot and then you got like this fucking ugly fucking chick that you wish like they didn't see you with. You know, I feel like that's what like Goff is, you know?
Are you speaking from experience or
no?
Yeah, let's keep it on the down low. But I still feel like Stafford's gonna be the one who gets his revenge and puts up a bunch of touchdowns. But that being said, Robert Woods, I think is the question here. His over-under is 14. That's a pretty good line. Over?
Yeah, I'll go over. It depends who has breakfast with Stafford this week.
I think this is the trend for the Rams. They go to Cup, then the next game it's Woods, The next game it's Cup.
That's basically
now
what
it's
it is.
Woods' turn to eat
Yeah.
breakfast and eat on the field too. Yeah, I think he goes over as well. I'm excited for that. And then on the Lions side, are you taking any? I think Hawkinson's a must start if you have him, of course. Swift is a must start. Jamal
No,
Williams, are you willing to flex him if like you're one of
No.
those teams who have nobody? What if you had to choose between Jamal Williams and who's another guy? Or Miles Gaskin.
I'll go with Gasson. Gasson is a starter. Jamal Williams is backup.
Oh,
But look,
he?
it's by Mageddon. So I mean,
Yeah.
if it's to a point where every one is like on bye, I guess you can start him though.
Yeah. But if you had to choose between Miles Gaskin, you would start Miles Gaskin.
Yeah.
All right. Amon-Ra St. Brown, maybe
Nope.
getting some targets. You don't like him here with Jalen Ramsey? Probably not a good matchup for him.
No.
All right, let's go on to the next one. 49ers versus Indianapolis Sunday night. Carson Wentz probably not worth starting here unless you're down
I
quarterback.
don't think he's that bad.
You did start him last week, huh?
Yeah, I started last week.
He's actually only thrown one interception. Did you know that?
It was versus the Dolphins, I think. No,
I don't know. Was it?
no, it might have been. I don't remember. I remember them kicking our ass.
Everybody does that. But
Would you start Elijah Mitchell?
I would if I could. Yeah. I mean, it depends who's my other options.
I don't know. That Niners backfield, I feel like at any moment, all of a sudden, like Shanahan will just give like touches to like someone else. All of a sudden,
No, but if you've seen the Niners, like they really like Elijah Mitchell, and he's like the Raheem Mostert of the team. Like when he's in, they give him the ball because he's like super quick.
it's just so weird. I don't know.
I don't know. I think when Jeff Wilson comes back, yeah, you might ask yourself that question.
Yeah, but then Mostert's going to come back, I think, and like
No, he's out for the year.
oh no, or Hasty.
Hasty's back this game, actually.
Yeah, it's just such a crowded backfield. I just don't want a piece of.
Yeah, well, and this by Mageddon, you probably have to start him if you had.
Yeah.
Well, let's say you had to choose between Elijah Mitchell and let's do Miles Gaskin again. Who would you choose?
Elijah Mitchell.
Yeah, so you have him over Gaskin. All right, now Michael Pittman over under for this game, 14 points. Over under. That's pretty high.
I am going to go under.
Yeah, I think I might go under too. I think
You feel like for Michael Pittman, they kind of still have like the training wheels on him, where it's like don't really.
Yeah, it's really annoying, bro. It's like he's
It
obviously
seems
the
like-
best one. He's the best receiver. Like he's the most
Seems like they
talented.
kind of don't like like they still have like the training wheels on him. Like don't really give him the full load and want him to do too much.
Yeah, this is his second year too, right? It's his second year or is it third? No, second.
You know who his dad is?
Someone named Pittman, the running back.
Yeah. He used to be for the Bucks and Cardinals.
Oh, I didn't know that was his dad.
Yeah, that's his dad.
Wow,
Fucking
the ball. He has good loins.
man. We're at that age where we've seen the dad and the kids play.
Yeah, it's crazy. We have like J.C. Horn on the Panthers. Is what's his name?
Joe Horn.
Joe Horn's son. And then we have Surtain, Patrick Surtain's son. It's crazy. It's like we grew up watching these players, and now
I'm just trying to think if we ever saw a grandpa and father.
Howie Long? No, Howie Long's the dad, right?
Yeah.
I don't think he's grandpa. No, that's you haven't gotten that far ahead yet. We're not that old.
At the age athletes are having kids, like 20 years old, 21. Like I wouldn't doubt like a few years old see it.
Yeah, probably at this rate. I think we pretty much covered that. Ayuk though, would you start Ayuk? I don't know what his over under is. I have to look at
0. Probably 1 point.
So I can see what not.
So we're under is 1 point. I'll still go under.
You don't have any trust in him even with Kittle out?
I don't know, man. I feel like 49ers is just such a boring offense besides like Deebo Samuel.
They're more traditional, running the ball. They give the ball to Debo. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. Trey Lance
Deebo's
even
not
starting? Is Trey Lance starting?
No, Garoppolo's starting.
Oh, is he back?
Yeah,
I saw Martinez Bennett or whatever when he was on the Patriots. Said like in an interview that Garoppolo's like the biggest bitch he knows. Like one time, like right before a game, he decided like his like leg hurt or some shit and he can't play. And he's like, he's such a fucking pussy, man. Like, all he cares about himself and stuff like that.
I can actually see that.
Yeah, he's handsome and he makes those memes where he looks like a girl. He makes a hot chick, but as a football player, I don't think he cuts it.
That's probably all he's good at. I think that's it for that matchup. We covered Garoppolo, I guess. Ayuk, Debo's almost start on the next one. Panthers, Giants. The Giants are missing so many players.
I think Shepard's gonna be playing though, right?
Maybe he's questionable right now. I know Galladay's not playing. Tony's out. Slayton is questionable. Ingram is questionable. Barkley's out.
Jesus.
That being said, yeah.
I think me and you have a chance of suiting up for him. What do you think?
I think I can get a catch or two. And I've caught one over you a couple times, even back in the day when I scored over you. And
hey, if you can be in the NFL for one play, okay, and you can pick any position for that one play, quarterback, receiver, corner, running back, whatever. What position would you pick to play that one play?
Am I getting the ball? Like, are they?
If you're a receiver, they're going to throw you the ball. If you're a quarterback, well, if you're a receiver, you have to get open though. You're the first read, but if you're not open. But if you're a quarterback, you can throw it to whoever. If you're running back, it is like you get the ball. Or you can be a corner. You can cover whoever receiver you want.
I think I'll be a safety.
You be a safety?
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you be a safety?
I'll be back there. I can see the whole field, and if like someone's running at me, I could probably just move out of the way. But I can also try to get an interception and then take it back. I don't know. That'll be pretty fun.
You have one play and you want to become. Might as well be a kicker.
I don't want to be a receiver. Like, that'll be cool. But what if I actually catch it and I get cracked by one of these?
I'll be a running back, man. Like as soon as you get the ball,
you're gonna get cracked.
No, I don't think so.
You're so freaking slow. There's no way you could be a running back.
I'm quick. I'm quick.
You're like the slowest guy I've ever known.
You're the weakest guy I've ever fucking known.
Well, you don't know a lot of people, so whatever.
Yeah, I don't care.
I can just imagine.
Darian's been working out like every single day, and this morning I was like play fighting with her, and literally I was giving him my all, and I still couldn't like. We were like play wrestling, and like she was like kind of holding me, and I was like, let go. I was really trying like to get her off me. I'm like, okay, I'm done playing. You better stop. Fuck, man.
You couldn't get her off.
Oh man, she's like my bodyguard now.
Wow, your girl's your bodyguard, huh?
Whatever.
Embarrassing. Well, at least you have a beard. That makes you look like a man. That's what counts. It's about the outer appearance.
That's exactly right. Kids, it's not the inner beauty; it's the outer beauty when you date a chick.
Yeah,
focus on the boobs and the ass, not the heart.
It's judge a book by its cover, basically.
Exactly. If she's ugly on the outside, she's ugly on the inside.
Before we get in too much trouble, after all these injuries, would you consider starting Evan Ingram in this matchup?
Yeah. I mean, someone has to get the ball, right?
Yeah, and I think it could be Evan Ingram, even with all those receivers out.
You know what? Right here, I just made it. My good fellow of the week, Evan Ingram.
Wow, I haven't even been using these. Gunshot.
He's playing, right?
He's questionable. But if he does play, I think that's a pretty good play.
If he doesn't play, he's not my good guy of the week.
Can't do that.
Depends if he plays or not.
Yeah. Let me check right now, actually. I have up-to-date news. So as of now, is that your door knocking?
Yeah, I'm trying to get her attention. Bring me a napkin.
Wow.
You want to hear her yell at me? Watch.
Be careful, man. She might beat you up again.
Oh, yeah, napkin.
There's napkins right in front of you.
Yeah, I can't reach.
Oh my gosh. Evan Ingram is questionable, along with John Ross, Sterling Shepard, and Darius Slayton. Damn, Panthers are gonna whoop that butt. If he has the Panthers defense, start him in this game. Other news: AJ Brown looks like he'll play.
Do you hear he got a fast food poisoning? Last Monday night.
Wow, that's what it was?
Yeah, you know what fast food it was?
No, let me take a guess.
Chipotle. Oh fuck.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Chipotle?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Out of all the
I
places,
hate
right?
Chipotle. I cannot stand Chipotle.
You like Chipotle?
Not anymore.
Why?
After we used to eat it all the time, I got so sick of it. I was like, I'm never eating this again.
I know I ate it a lot. I don't know if you ate it a lot. I thought like I got Chipotle and you went to like McDonald's or something like that.
No, most of the time I would get Chipotle. Like I actually liked it because it was lots of protein and you got
Because when do you care about protein?
Back then I did because we were working out. Remember, we would work out at the gym and they were like, "Oh, we need some protein." We just walked to Chipotle.
Were we working out at that time? Wait, the one in Northridge?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm talking about the one on like Topanga though.
Well, we used to go there too, but that was around the same time.
Do you remember that one time I was like standing in line behind Steve Smith, the wide receiver for the Giants? I'm like, and then all of a sudden he came and showed up with the football. I'd be like, is he here? Is he here?
Yeah, a lot of his autograph. He's like, what happened to him? He disappeared, man.
I mean, the guy won a Super Bowl and left.
But yeah, we're so behind. Panthers. This is what happens when Joey's not here, huh?
Yeah.
Panthers, Giants on the Panthers side. Are you confident in Chuba Hubbard in this game?
Yeah.
I think he's over under 16 points.
You're the Panther fan. Does he? What do you think?
I actually like him this game. The Panthers actually said they want to get back to running the ball. Well, Matt Rule said that. And the Giants are, you saw what Henderson did to them last week. They're not that great. He gets to run. So Chuba Hubbard is actually a great play. But my surprise play, actually my good fella, very shocking.
Don't tell. Hold on. Robbie Anderson?
Robbie Anderson.
Oh, my gosh.
Listen to this. Terrence Marshall is out.
Yeah, but has he? I don't think I've ever heard even Terrence Marshall get a catch this year. Did he even get a catch this year?
A couple catches, a couple targets a game. And I think their fourth or the fifth and sixth, all the receivers are injured. There's only like 3 left on the roster. I'm just going to be starting. Obviously, McCaffrey's not there. Dan Arnold was traded. DJ Moore is going to be shadowed by Bradbury. There's nobody left. Anderson needs to do something in this game. And if you think about last game, he had 11 targets. 11 targets. They try to get him the ball. They weren't in sync. But I feel like they get it together this week. And if he catches at least 6 of those, gets a touchdown. Giants, I think Adoree Jackson's the other corner.
Yeah, but he's horrible.
Yeah, he's horrible, I guess. So I'm taking a flyer. I'm putting Robbie Anderson as a good fellow this week.
Damn.
You heard it here.
That takes a lot of balls.
I got cojones, man. I got the cojones. Go, Robbie. Don't fail me, man.
He's gonna let you down. That's all he's good for.
Yeah, he's gonna lay me down like he dropped those balls.
Him and Cam Newton have like the same hairstyle, don't they?
That's probably not a good thing. Ever since Cam got that hairstyle, he's been sucking.
You saw that movie, Don't Be a Menace in South Central?
Yeah, I did. All right, I think that's enough of that matchup. There's actually not too many matchups this week, so that's a good thing. Packers, Washington. Aaron Rodgers must start. Devontae Adams must start. Aaron Rodgers must start. Oh, no. Aaron Jones must start. But Dylan, he's been getting more and more carries every single week. Is that someone you and in a week like this of buy Mageddon, buy Apocalypse, what do you call it?
Yeah, I think he can get like 9 carries. Somewhere around there. I feel like you can get. Maybe you can fall into the end zone.
I think that's a good comp with Jamal Williams. Who would you rather start?
That's a great question. I will actually go with AJ Dillon. I think he has a better chance of going to the end zone. Which actually brings me to the Redskins side. My start of the
Washington
week.
football team. You don't want to get banned here.
Speaking of whatever, the Redskins, their football team. Did you hear about John Gruden? What recently just came out like earlier today?
Oh, he's gonna like unleash everything. He said. Right?
Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard it's just like
a real life drama, man.
Man, Gruden is a snitch, man. Like, it's just why can't you just go down by yourself?
He wants to take the ship down with him.
Yeah,
speaking of going down by yourself, here's
how you doing, guys?
Guys,
No joke.
we're just talking about how Gruden's going to be a snitch and taking everyone down with him.
Oh, is he doing that?
Yeah, I mean, apparently that's the Raider way is to snitch and take everyone down with you.
No, has there been a report?
I heard he's like, I don't know, but I heard it's what happened with Gruden's only tip of the iceberg, and he's gonna let like so much more out.
I mean, dude. I mean, do you really believe that he's the only one on like 60? How many emails did they say? Like 30,000 emails, or 7,500 emails, or something like that.
Oh my god!
Like, I mean, you mean to tell me that he's all 7,500 of them? Come on.
No, I think Snyder has he's going to be in deep shit.
Dude. That guy's got skeletons for sure.
Yeah, I heard they're like
Bruce Allen is the scapegoat for WFT, but he's already been fired by the team, so he has nothing off his back. But
I heard they're exchanging like boo pictures of like cheerleaders and stuff like that.
Wow, man,
it's crazy.
Why do that over email? Like, who does that?
You don't leave
man. This day and age, don't you just text it to someone? Be like, you know.
I'll just say like this:
really old
imagine
school.
your phone getting confiscated by your job right now. What would they find?
My phone or Brian's phone? I think
It doesn't matter. Either one of yours.
Yeah, they'll find some sick shit. I'm not gonna lie.
We just have stuff like that on our phones. Like,
they might think I'm a terrorist or something.
Bro, I even have pictures of Yosef in his underwear.
You do. That's not even a lie.
What are you guys talking about right now? Because I got to get the matchups down so that way we can do those later.
Yeah, right now we're on Washington and the Green Bay.
All right, cool. Go continue. I'll interject if I need to, but I'm just gonna get everything else ready.
Yeah, we're on the Washington side now. We already did the most starts on the Packers side.
Just keep going. I'll fill in where I fit in, but you guys just keep going.
I would say McKissick is a good fellow of the week. I think he's gonna have a good game with.
Gibson might play.
Even if he is, he's banged up. I feel like McKissick is.
Right, I'm claiming him as a jabroni now, so just don't. That way.
McKissick?
No, Gibson.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, one jabroni and one good fella on the same team in the same back.
I agree with Brian. Brian, salute to you, man.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting.
There you go. Anyway, but keep going. All right, I gotta get you.
So we covered those guys. Well, let me ask a comp.
Joey, where's yours?
What?
You don't have one?
Where's my what?
You didn't hear the good news? We got sponsored.
No way.
Yeah.
Shut up.
By Zavia.
You didn't get sponsored.
Yeah.
Right there. I wasn't even on the screen, so I couldn't see. There you go. That's funny. Hope we do get a sponsor one of these days, man. That'd be so sick.
That would be sick.
If you can get sponsored by any single product, what would it be?
I don't care as long as I'm getting sponsored.
Yeah, but what do you like? Tickets to something or food or a service?
Well, it has to be something I'm passionate about talking about, right? So probably would be Zavia. I really like it. Or you know what? Magic Spoon. I would love to talk about Magic Spoon, just like we did in the last episode.
It would just be one of those like you cut to just Yosef speaking then. Just take me and Brian out.
Yo, everyone knows that Facebook like spies on us. So ever since we were talking about it, I get ads now on Facebook for Magic Spoon.
Really?
The iPhone hears it.
Yeah. So I click on the comments and people are like, "Who the fuck pays $10 for cereal? What kind of moron?" And I'm like, "I know a moron."
We all know one.
It's 4 boxes for $29. That's not even that bad.
Yeah, that's if you buy 4, you get that deal though.
Well,
They're still $10 a box, bro. That's their normal price.
Yeah, that's the normal price.
It's outrageous.
But anyway, J.D. McKissick or Josh Jacobs?
Josh Jacobs, hands down, easy one this week.
Boom.
No way.
Did you just say McKissick?
I feel like Jacobs honestly is just a guy at this point who has to fall in the end zone and do good. Like,
I mean, this is a week. This is like a prime week for both either Jacobs or Waller. Like, I'm big on that game. Like, it's not just because it's my team, but like, it's a prime game for a breakout for either one of them because they have not done it just yet, except for like Waller week 1. But that's about it.
Yeah. McLaurin, you guys think he has a bounce back week against Green Bay? Think he's over
is he
under.
playing? He's injured though, isn't he?
He's questionable. He's still questionable. I think he was still limited in practice last time I checked. I got those down. Let me
He's
get
still questionable. Yeah.
Let me get our grid down for Goodfellas right now. You guys didn't text me your stuff before, did
It
you?
looks like he's in. So his over under is 16.
I'll go with under.
Under.
Hold on one sec. Yo, so after I'm done with this, we got to throw up underdog because we can use the projections from there too and create a slip.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'm going to say over.
Now over on McLaurin. Anybody else on Washington you're starting besides McLaurin and McKissick?
No. Oh, Ricky Seals-Jones if you have him, yeah.
Oh, yeah, for tight end.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Bengals, Ravens. Bengals side, Burrow. Let's say Burrow or Ryan Tannehill this week.
Burrow.
Ryan Tannehill against the Chiefs.
They're both pretty close.
Yeah,
they're both liable to start, so if that helps. But if you want me to pick one who is going to have a better week, I'm going to go with Burrow. But you can start either one. Because
the Titans, too, like if you think about it, they run the ball so much. It's such a shortened game where you don't have as much offensive plays. So I just don't like that offense.
Yeah, but on the other side, the Chiefs pass it so much. So it could be more of a balanced.
Yeah, but you got to have a good offense.
2 seconds against that defense.
Who's he going to throw to? Like I think Julio Jones is out this week.
He's still questionable.
AJ Brown.
Yeah, but like that had a
Brown's
hamstring issue. And
AJ Brown's more questionable because he's got the food poisoning. So I think he's still yakking as of today. I heard.
Yeah, man, Chipotle.
Dude, sorry, Chipotle.
Definitely not a sponsor. T. Higgins over under 14 points.
Over.
Oof, that's tough. I want him. I'm doing it because I have him on my teams too. I'm gonna say over.
Boosts his confidence.
I got to.
On the other side, on the Baltimore side, are you guys starting a Bateman in this matchup? You think this is a matchup where he gets to start?
What do you think of him, Brian? Because I was pretty impressed with the amount of volume he got in his first game.
I didn't even know he was back.
Dude, didn't he? All right, so let me break it down for you. So 45 of 65 snaps, 22 routes on 33 dropbacks, tied for the team high in targets with 6 for 22% share, only a 4 for 29 line. But again, those majority of the snaps, 45 of 65, running routes on majority of the things, and still tied with the team share. I thought that was great.
I think I'm not a fan. First of all, it's a running offense. Number 2, Lamar Jackson's a running back. I don't care what people say.
Okay, but I want to talk to you because this year is completely different, man. They have 3.
Well, one good game. Like
there's not been one game, dude. He's been passing all through the whole season. I don't know what you're saying. He's doing both. He's got like 300-yard games this year. I
think at the best, he's gonna be the third option, like Marquise Brown and Mark Andrews. So I personally wouldn't.
I mean, he tied with the team high in targets in week 1, first game back.
Yeah, I mean, it's one game, but it's maybe you want to hold on to him. But
I'll just say this: I think you're sticking to your. I mean, have you gone off your Derrick Henry PPR guy now yet, or not? Because
I was wrong about that one.
I mean, can you say that you're also might be wrong with this based on the track record of what the season's gone for the Ravens? Because they had to change their offense. They can't pound the rock like they used to because they don't have the backs.
What do you mean?
Matt Murray's out this game.
Look at the target share for Marquise Brown. He's never got this much volume ever, and he's starting to become. I mean, he's still going to be a boom or bust player, but I mean, I'm not going to start him in cash games and for DFS, but I'm just saying like he is getting a secure volume share though every single week.
Marquise Brown is, but Bateman's not. I don't think he can do anything special.
My point is, like the point I was trying to make is that the receivers are actually getting more volume than they have in years past, and Marquise Brown's the only guy that's been there for the last couple of seasons. Well, Andrews too.
There might be throwing. I mean, the fact that they're throwing a little bit more in previous pass, you got to look at the running back situation.
But that's my point, and so that's why I'm saying, like you said, this is a run first offense. I'm like, is it though? Because the way the offense is now structured, because they don't have the horses anymore, is they are passing more.
Yeah, but when your quarterback also gets a lot of running plays, you're still like a run first offense. Like Lamar Jackson's, like I think runs the ball like 10 carries a game or something like that.
I'm sure their run pass percentages are still leaning to the run.
Yeah, it's still high.
But I'm just saying, like the amount of look, Marquise Brown could be up there with the lead in touchdowns if he caught them all, because he dropped 3 in 1 week and he dropped another one a couple weeks ago and another one last week. So it's like he dropped like 4 or 5 touchdowns already.
Yeah.
This guy could be killing the season. Get up there with Kupp and everybody up there top. But
all right, over under on Bateman, 9.5 points.
I'm saying over on this one. He's gonna get in the end zone this week.
I'm gonna say under.
Under. Okay.
All right. Well, let me get
saw that one coming. Arizona Houston matchup. On the Arizona side, you're starting Kyler Murray, and how about
you know what the over? You know, guess how much Arizona's favored by? I think it was
10 points.
13.
I think it was like 17.
Dang.
Oh, I'll get it up right now.
I don't think. Well, while you look that up, Rondale Moore over 9.6 points or under?
Who?
Rondale Moore.
9.6.
I'm gonna say over as well, because but I think Nuke is gonna have, like, you know, he's gonna be up for this game. It's a revenge game for him.
Him
and JJ. Kirk this game.
Kirk no one cares about your opinion, Andrew.
I mean, I think no, they're not the high for the week, but they had one of the highest team totals. Arizona, they have 32.25 team total, and you are correct. It is a 17.5 line.
Yeah.
Wow. We did Rondale Moore already. Obviously starting Hopkins. I think Kirk is 9.8 over under. Did you guys take that over under? I think Brian, you're starting him this week, huh?
It was between that and Marquise Callaway, but I decided to go with Kirk.
I'd go with Kirk.
All right. Let me share for Underdog. I like the layout of this too. It looks a little more professional as well. And then we can go use these as projections and put together a slip.
Cool. Share your screen.
I will. Hold on one sec. I think Brian's going to like this too. Hold on one sec. Let me pull up the actual window. Chrome tab. Underdog. Share. You guys see it?
Nope.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Are you allowing it? Because it says stop sharing now, because it says I'm sharing.
A few moments later.
Dude, are you allowing me to share it?
I should. Last time it let you, didn't it? I didn't have to do anything.
Because it says I'm sharing underdog.com to StreamYard. View tab, Underdog Fantasy.
Let me see. There you go.
All right.
Yo, Dwight Howard and Anthony Davis almost got in a fight on the bench.
Oh, God, already?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. So did you guys already go through the Tennessee game?
No.
Okay, well, let's start with that. Let's wrap up what we did with Arizona, because I mean it's pretty much going to be Cooks as usual on the Houston side. Arizona, man, that offense is just, you don't know who's going to go off. So when you ask about like Rondale Moore or Nuke or Christian Kirk or AJ Green, to me, it could be any one of them, because it's so spread out. You really don't know, unless you guys have any other take on that.
No, you're right. You really don't know. But if you had to rank them, how would you rank them?
I mean, I think you're always going to rank
for this matchup. Yeah.
Nuke is always going to be first, regardless of matchup. He's just the guy. But when it comes down to the other three, this week I like Rondale, AJ Green, and Kirk in that order.
Yeah, I could see that.
But obviously Brian goes Kirk first because he said Kirk would have a better.
Obviously, yeah.
All good. Okay, so
All right, let's do this.
all right, so anything stick out to you guys on these projections right here? Obviously, this would be the highest scoring,
I need
or projected to be the highest scoring game of the week. I think the total is, I don't know if it went away on you guys, but I'm looking at the over under here. 57.5 is the over under here. What sticks out to you on this? Look at the Derrick Henry is going to be projected for 125. Over under on that.
25?
That's a lot.
125.
Oh,
Look at
I'll
the screen.
go. You see, I'll go under because I feel like they're going to be playing from behind, so they got to throw.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, everybody thought about that with the Bills too, and he was just able to get it going off the bat. But,
Joey blushes when he talks about Derrick Henry at this point. I feel like
I just love the big dog, man. The big dog is that's just his name, man. It's big dog for a reason. He's so good. I wish I took him number one. Damn it, in our league.
You see the play where like Derrick Henry was like running straight at Micah Hyde, and Micah Hyde was like, "Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck."
He took a
He made it a pretty nice tackle.
He took a horrible angle on that, but then I think Micah Hyde made another tackle later on in the game on another big run, so he actually manned up the second time around.
All
right, anything stuck out to you to like put it on a slip here? Or are you guys like passing on this because the projections are pretty on point?
I think
Game.
I'll probably slip on this. Like, it's kind of hard to predict this kind of game. Like, everyone thinks it's going to be a certain way.
Well, what do you think of Darrell Williams? Williams is after one game. What do you think about his role?
I like him. If it was like total yards, 56, I'll take it. But if it's just rush yards, I don't know if I'll take that.
And Brian, if you can't see it, you can also hit full screen on the little screen. Right?
Oh,
you could do that. So just letting you know.
Okay.
I mean, there's ways around it, man. There's ways around it, but
you have to explain things slowly to him.
Yeah, I'll go over.
On which one?
Darrell Williams. You were just talking about that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just asking. I like the over on Darrell Williams. Actually, that's actually something that did catch my eye too. We'll pinhole that one. Maybe we can put together a slip here. Did you guys go over New York, New England? Not much. We're not gonna go much over here unless you guys see like any of these projections you want to add to a slip here. But
if anyone is starting a Jet or a Patriot, you're pretty much fucked.
I'm going under on Zach Wilson, 225 passing yards.
I like that
Hell
too.
No, he does not get that
Because of Belichick's record against rookie quarterbacks.
You know who picked up Patriots defense this week? Me. That's who.
You bastard. That was a good pick.
Did you put a bid?
No, I didn't think anyone was dumb enough to.
No, man. I saved my cap on my fab on this week. I just let it. Whatever was left, I went out and got whatever I needed.
Well, you're in pretty good condition this week. No bipocalypse hit you.
Well, yeah, I didn't have buy him again and hit me. I think that's what it's been going around is the term. Yeah, I'm with the Patriots on this side. I think you guys are as well. I just like Belichick's record. It's also, it's at New England, so that's another reason. All right, we'll move on. Cincinnati, Baltimore. I know we touched on this. So if you guys like, I know we talked on T and Jamar and Joe Burrow projections. What do you guys think of these?
This is pretty close on these.
The 58.5 looks slow, but like he did put up a dud last week anyway for T. Higgins.
I like Joe Mixon actually in this matchup. I think he's gonna have a good game. So 76 rush plus receiving yards. I like the over on that.
And this one right here is like Marquise Brown can get this in one play.
Honestly.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's always like, but that's a big hit or miss on that one. But I'll remember what you said with Mixon. I'm kind of making a note there.
Also, Jamar Chase can get that.
What I'll do is I'll make a ticket, and we can always look at the ones we picked. I think we know we did this one too. Oops, not that. I didn't want to do that. I'm going to do that, and then we'll keep going, and we'll just keep going. All right, Washington, Green Bay. I know I came on this one. Anything that you like on here? Only 4 players. Devontae at 98.5. Aaron Jones, 93.5 rushing and receiving, 263.5 for Rodgers passing.
I think the best option would be going Devontae Adams. over 98. I think he's gonna have a great game, but that's a little high. So
It is
I
high.
wouldn't put anything on this. It's kind of
It's kind of on point. I don't see it as a soft projection, and like because you can go either way between these two. I think one of these guys is going to have the game. For me, my side. Ooh, this is Brian. I want you to talk about this game because Atlanta Miami, to me, can be like a sneaky shootout. Like
I think so.
like 55 plus.
They actually they played in preseason, and Tua like looked amazing. Like Dolphins' offense was like killing the Falcons' D. Actually, I'm starting Tua. I'm starting Tua this week.
Before you go in on Tua and everything, I also wanted to hear your thoughts on the rumors of Deshaun Watson.
I'm so pissed if we get him. You know how much first round picks and like second round picks we have to give up just to get Watson? Like, why? Like the amount you can bring him in, and he's going to take up such a high amount of salary cap that you can't bring in free agents. So now you have to work through the draft, but all those draft capital is gone. So you're basically stuck with the team that you have now, which sucks. So what's the point?
But he's a better quarterback.
Tua's not – look, you put any good quarterback behind a shitty O-line, they're not going to do good. Put Peyton Manning behind a shitty O-line.
You mean to tell me that Deshaun Watson had a good O-line? He had one good O-lineman in Laramie Tunsil before he got these allegations.
Yeah, we have no
Outside of
good
that, he's been running for his life his whole career too. But he's able to do stuff with that, like with his legs. Tua can't do it.
I'm telling you, man, our offensive line is horrible. You guys got to watch like a game.
Well, I did. Well, I mean, I call the highlights because I was actually at the Tampa Bay game that week when we played you guys. But I mean, we got some pressure in that game. But, it is what it is. All right. So, what do you think about these projections for this game? Since this is mainly your teams or your team,
Jaceki, I'll have higher.
42.5.
Yeah, Jaceki, I'll higher. Tua, I think, is gonna have a good game. Gaskins, I think, is gonna have a good game.
What about Calvin Ridley's spot here? What do you guys think of that?
Xavier Howard's back, so I don't know if he's gonna do that good.
Yeah. Actually, the one that points out to me is Mike Davis, 45 rushing yards. I think he's gonna have a pretty good game running the ball.
Who would you rather have, Davis or Gaskin? They both are so trash.
I'd rather have Davis because he gets the volume. Gaskin's like you don't even know.
He does. You're right. I would definitely take Davis over Gaskin just because of volume, but he doesn't do much with it. Kyle Pitts, repeat performance or no?
No.
No.
So it seems like both of you are a little down on the offense as a whole, although you think this projection's a little soft, Yosef. Obviously,
Yeah,
Brian's a little biased here. I will say that I do like the over that Brian took here. What about you, Yosef, before we move on?
On Gesicki?
Or just anything on this before we move on?
Yeah, I'd take the over on Mike Davis if I had to choose.
Okay, I'll mark that just as we go. All right. Carolina, this is your game. Carolina, New York Giants. Tell us a little bit about it, and then we'll go over the projections.
I was
Oh,
telling
man,
Brian,
you gotta hear, tell him your crazy prediction.
my crazy, bold, good fella prediction. Guess who it is out of these players?
Robbie Anderson.
Robbie Anderson is correct. I think
As soon as you said the word crazy, everyone.
You guys too damn well, man.
Listen, I was telling Brian earlier, Terrace Marshall is out. A lot of the receivers are out. Obviously, no McCaffrey. They've been targeting Anderson, trying to get him involved. He had a bad week last week, even though he had 11 targets. I think this is the perfect matchup where they can try to get him involved once again. And he's a tough-minded guy. He's going to come back and get things right. And I feel like he finally does in this matchup because they need him. They really need him this matchup. And I think
like what Sam Darnold reminds me of when he throws to Robbie though, like his face. It's just those like crime scene shows where the victim has flashbacks of just like trauma. Like Sam Darnold when he throws downfield to Robbie Anderson, he just gets just instant trauma flashbacks rushing through his mind like a movie of just all the bad things that happened to him in New York with Robbie. And
but they didn't the ball. It's just
but didn't they have a good connection in New York?
They did.
So
the long bombs, yeah.
Connected here and there, but like again, Sam Darnold's been on record saying, New York is New York and it's in the past. I'm focused on the here and now, but Robbie Anderson just reminds him too much of New York. That's why he doesn't throw him the ball that well.
Well, they're gonna need him this matchup, and I'll definitely take the over in my bold take.
All right, well, I'm gonna pump the brakes on that one. I'm not too confident on that one, but I'll remember your take here.
I mean, I don't blame you. I mean, he's had pretty bad weeks. That's why it's a bold take.
This seems like an emotional decision to me.
No, it's a
Joseph is an emotional guy.
Brian, do you think
You'll
like
see.
anything in this game?
What's up?
Do you like anything in this game? Either these projections or just anything in general?
Sterling Shepard, I think, is gonna have a good game because
I
there's
think
no
so,
other
too.
options. That's about it.
Yeah, Galladay's been ruled out. Obviously, Kadarius Toney, I think, is either already ruled out, but I know he was doubtful heading into today. So Sterling Shepard. There you go. Philadelphia and Vegas. Man, that's funny. Your game, Brian, then Joseph's game, and then mine. That's pretty funny. All right. We have
over on Jalen Hurts, over on Devontae Smith, over on Miles.
Yeah, you're funny. You're a funny guy. I think the only over that I'm comfortable with is Darren Waller here. I know a lot of people, and I'm high on Devontae Smith, but I think he's running into Casey Hayward this week. I know they moved the receivers around a little bit, but if Amik Robertson is playing again, whoever receiver's on that side majority of the time, and I believe it's Jalen Reagor, he might have a great game. Just because Amik, I like the kid. It's just he's not ready. He's not really an outside corner. He's actually a backup slot to Nate Hobbs, but he's playing outside due to injury. Brandon Faison, a guy we picked up, went down with an injury. We picked up Desmond Trufant. If you guys remember Desmond Trufant, former Atlanta Falcon and former Detroit Lion. He's on our squad. I'm not sure if he's starting, but if Amik is starting again, yeah, fire up whoever's that side is on there. I believe it's going to be Jalen Reagor, but Devontae will get matched up with him here and there.
I like Josh Jacobs in this matchup over 60 yards. I think they're going to lean on him in this matchup. And,
I like both of them. I can't keep. I don't know why that keeps happening, but I also low key. I think Miles Sanders gonna have a good game against those two. Everybody, they just don't get him the ball enough. He's doing enough with the ball, receiving and rushing. It's just that he's only getting so few carries and so few opportunities. But he's doing stuff with the ball when he gets the ball in his hands.
yeah, but
Over or under? How many times Derek Carr kisses a coach's ass?
over,
Three times. Over. Okay.
over.
I don't even think he's been kissing Rich Bisaccia's ass actually at all. I don't think he's been talking about him. He doesn't talk to him like he talks about Gruden.
Well, it's a tough breakup with Gruden, but it's going to take some time. But I'm sure Carr will open up and puck his lips and start kissing ass again.
I want you to watch your team's press conferences too, because every single person they get asked about another teammate, they kiss ass about him too. So I don't understand what you're talking about.
I like Carr.
So Tua, what do you think about Jalen Wall's progression? Oh man, the kid is great.
Bro, he was crying like
Every
when they were
single
talking about
person
Gruden.
says that. What do you think they're going to say to the media? No, this guy sucks. Like I think he needs to work on XYZ right now, or else I'm not throwing him the ball. Hell no, man. They're all going to kiss each other's ass. What are you talking
I
about?
don't agree that Carr kisses his ass, man. He was crying at the podium too when they're talking about Gruden,
Oh please.
or like after the win.
And
All right,
I
let's
think
move on.
Derek Carr, that's
I'll say
really
this.
under.
My bold take is Darren Waller has a splash week. That's my bold take. He's going to definitely be a good fellow of mine. Obvious reasons because it's also my team, but it's just due. He's due for a game. So there you go. Detroit and LAR revenge game for Stafford, revenge game for Goff. What do you think's going to happen, guys?
Yeah, we were talking about this game a little earlier. I think Matthew Stafford's going to have a great game. I think Jared Goff is going to try to have a good game, but he's going to try too hard and throw.
He's going to try his best.
He's gonna try his best.
Yeah, this has a lot of projections. Anything that you guys like before we move on? This has like 12 projections here.
We kind of brushed. I mean, just Swift and Swift over. Hawkinson over.
This seems low as hell, but has he been getting a lot of rushing yards?
No, it's
I
mostly
know
all
he
catches.
gets more of his damage through the air, right?
Yeah, PPR, he's good. Yeah, a lot of catches.
I like
What about
Almond
Armon Rock?
St. Rock.
I was going to say, it's also homecoming for him because he's coming back to LA where he played school. What do you guys think about his projection?
He hasn't been getting many yards, but he does get a lot of targets and receptions. I think he's gotten over 4 the last 3 games. So
He's got to get to 5. Do you guys like that, or do you?
I like it. I really like, especially against the Rams. They're gonna have to start passing. He's the number 1 right now. Khalif Raymond's in there too, but They
Of all
want to get.
people, Khalif Raymond too. That's so bizarre. I thought he was just a deep threat, but he's been getting a lot of targets too. Brian, do you like the 4.5 line, or do you think it's kind of right there?
Yeah, right. I mean, I don't expect anything crazy, but I'll say, yeah.
This kind of can seem kind of low with 7 receptions, but I mean that's a fair projection. But I mean, this guy.
I think it's gonna be a Woods game, to be honest.
You think it's a Woods game? 68.5 yards. Do you like that?
Me and Yosef was discussing. Yeah, we think Woods had breakfast this week with Stafford.
Yeah, because this is the breakfast narrative right here between these two. They eat breakfast together all the time. They have their magic spoon together. Okay, Yosef.
This is the magic spoon.
This is the magic spoon.
Got the magic. That's for sure.
The magic spoon.
And these are the last two that they got. And I think you guys already touched. We touched on Houston, Arizona. We're not going to touch on that. Chicago, Tampa Bay, Michigan versus Ohio State. Tom Brady, Michigan. Justin Fields, Ohio State. This is the game. What do you think is going to happen?
Allen Robinson under because Justin Fields is outright horrible. Mooney under too because he's horrible.
Yeah, Tom Brady should have a field day against this team, but Bears do have a decent defense.
Yeah, they don't got Cole Kmet here, but I think he'd have a pretty good game. They're gonna have to pass the ball against Tampa.
I mean, any one of these receivers gonna have. I mean, Van Jefferson can get loose. I know he's not on this thing, but like, Detroit doesn't have any corners, man. Like, there's no one. Anybody has a positive matchup against this thing.
I think this is a game where they feature Woods, just like they featured him against Seattle. They won't really need Kupp, and they want to get Woods the ball.
Well, so I mean, if you like Woods, do you like him over Mike Davis or Gesicki or the mix-in? I am not budging off Waller. That's my gut call. That's like the one I'm going to stake in here, but I only can pick up the 5.
Can you go back to Chuba Hubbard? What's his line?
Yeah, Chuba is 74.5.
That's a little high.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch that. Joe Mixon, I love that one. Darrell Williams, that's your pick. Gesicki, yeah. I don't know.
It's between these 3 right here. It's between these 3. But Brian really liked Gesicki. He thought that was low.
I'm going. I think Gesicki's just too inconsistent. I mean, has he been?
Remember, Gesicki was also. I think he had more targets when it was with Brissett, not necessarily Tua.
No, but when Tua came back, they were still targeting him.
Okay,
he's like our best weapon.
Well, here's the thing. Like, I'm gonna be partial with Brian because that's his team. Obviously, the Mixon, Darrell Williams, and Mike Davis aren't anybody's teams. Like, we don't follow them in and out. It's just more of analysis on that too. It could be more emotional, but I do agree that the Gesicki one is a little low based on what he's been doing.
All right,
I called Gaskins right. I know my team.
Okay, no one knew Gaskin was going to have that game against Tampa.
I did. I picked him. You guys didn't.
That's BS. No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. What was it? It was I think Trey Sermon, Murray, and Gaskins. Some guy was like Rique was like asking.
Yeah, but you didn't know he was going to have that crazy game.
Oh, but you didn't put him on.
I did. That's why I picked him.
I thought you were talking about Goodfellas, bro. No, you didn't have him.
Wait, there was someone else too, where they asked like.
Yeah, you're talking about that, but I don't think he mentioned Gaskin in that. I think he replied with Lat Murray, who did score, so hopefully that still helped.
Then there was another one where it was like Alex Collins and like 2 other guys. I went with Collins. I was right on that one too. I am the champ.
Okay, Brian, I'm not disagreeing with you. I said I'm going to keep Gesicki. I'm talking about if you. Jesus, I'm talking about this one because this is the one I might want to add. The Robert Woods one over 68.5. So I was asking if you like that over any of these 5. Or Robert Woods 68.5 over any of these other 5.
Oh, whatever.
That's
Gesicki.
I think you should go. How many do you get to pick?
You only pick up the 5 because right now we're at 20x our money, whatever we decide to wager.
Oh yeah, let's just keep these 5. I like it.
You do like.
Wait, so how does this work? You get to pick whoever over and under, and you win.
Yeah, if you hit them all, you win 20 extra money. If you pick 5, you pick 4, you win 10x. If you pick 3, it's 6x. If you just pick 2, it's 3 extra money.
Wait, so if you pick 2, you 3 extra money?
If you hit them, yes. If they win.
So, you just got to hit 2 out of all those?
No. You have to win them all. If you just pick 2 of these props, you just be. So let's say I'll just throw these off. See how the thing's going down? And whatever I wager, I would only get 3x my money.
So if you put $100 and you get them all right, and you do times 20, you'll get.
That's if you hit. If we decided to do all 5, yeah. I mean, if you guys don't want to do all 5, we don't have to do all 5.
Doesn't it make
Oh,
more
let's
sense
do
to
all
pick
5.
less people?
It kind of does if you want to be safer.
Well, you do
Because
less,
if you just get one wrong, you're fucked, right?
Yeah, but I mean that's
Yeah,
just
but you win
the
less.
nature of it. Yeah.
you win less money. So if we only pick 3, only 3 times the money.
You said Joe Mixon. I know that was one. What was the other one? Darrell Williams? No, I'd pick Darrell Williams back.
Whoa.
Oh, Gesicki. That's right. We missed Gesicki.
Let's do those 5. I'm confident.
All right. What do you guys want to wager?
I ate my magic spoon this morning.
What do you guys want to wager?
$5.
Yes.
$5? Come on, guys. Have a little balls.
Well, if it's 3 of
It's
us.
not my money. I'm not putting it in. Like, it's up to you.
Oh, wow. Okay, he's not in it.
$10 from each.
All right. Well, we still have some from before, right?
Yeah.
Or did we waste it?
So if you win, you get $600.
Yeah, but if you guys are going to give me $10,
I'm not in this one. No,
Okay, well then, bro, Joseph, are you in for 15?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, you and I are splitting this winnings because it's a nice.
so if
payout.
you win, you get $600.
Yes.
Well, we're going to split it.
What?
Do you want in on this or not, Brian? Come on, man.
No, I'm good.
This is for the stream, man. Do it for the culture. Do it for the
Yeah,
stream.
if I do it, I think I'll do it by myself. But
What a hater. All right, Brian. I'm actually gonna. What I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna submit it now because anything can still happen until Sunday. I like to make sure that everything is like all the news is there. But I will take a snapshot of this, Joseph, and I'll send you the ticket when I put it in. Okay.
Yeah.
So I am actually taking a picture of it right now, so I know. And also, sometimes the projections do change until game time. So this actually could be getting raised, which we might get screwed on. But at the same time, the projections can also get lower based on news as well. So, but I also don't want any freak accidents happening in walkthroughs like Darren Waller hurts a groin in walkthroughs, and then now we're screwed on him on this ticket. So
Yeah.
that's the reason why I don't like doing it until Sunday. But yeah, that's Underdog, guys. I promised a couple streams ago that we wanted to do that. I like the layout of it. Looks, you still see us. We do projections. We still do our matchups. And now we can kind of go right into Goodfellas and Pick'ems, but then we can end the stream now.
me and Hanson kind of picked our good fellas and jabronis like already.
I wrote some of them down, so we can go really quick. I heard Robbie Anderson. Who's your other one? So let's go right into Goodfellas and jabronis. Robbie Anderson. So go ahead.
Yeah, the other one is Damian Harris against the Jets, 32nd ranked rush defense. If I pitch, it's going to run the ball. And Damian Harris looks like he's the main guy. He should have a great game. Good for them.
There you go. What's yours, Brian?
And McKissick is a good fella.
Any analysis behind it?
Well, Antonio Gibson's like banged up. I'm gonna go Sterling Shepard is another good fella.
Okay. Hold tight on your jabronis. Hold tight. I am gonna go with Darren Waller as one of my good fellas. I mean, the guy is still peppered with targets. He doesn't get the volume that he's seen in week 1 or other games, but against a zone-heavy scheme, I can see them running their stick play with him a lot, just getting him in space, just right inside the zone, and just get him peppered with targets. I think this is just a prime Darren Waller spot. My other good fella is going to be I'm going to go with Darrell Williams. Chiefs, this is a prime spot for Mahomes to do another FU game. It didn't quite happen last week. This could be another one, but I think that Darrell Williams is utilized in both the run and the pass, and much more than CEH ever has been. So I still think this is a good spot for Darrell Williams, whether or not this game is more game scripted for the pass, but also getting a lot of touches and volume in the run game. So Darrell Williams is another good fellow of mine. And Joseph, lead us off with jabronis.
Once again, my jabroni Tyler Lockett.
Really, I think this might be. I might be playing him
really
in Showdown. I think this is his week. But go ahead.
We'll see. Well, we saw Geno Smith couldn't get him the ball. It doesn't look the same. New Orleans has a pretty good defense. I think Tyler Lattimore should be back. So, yeah, I'm not confident in Lockett at all. On the jabroni once again.
All good. Go ahead,
But
Brian.
good luck to you, Joey.
I mean, one more jabroni from you. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm looking at one right now.
Okay, Brian, go ahead.
I'm gonna go Rashad Bateman, jabroni.
Damn,
Not a believer.
Guys, I like. Ooh. Go ahead.
Not a believer.
And then, you know what? I'm going to piss Yosef off. I'm going to say Robbie Anderson is my jabroni of the week.
Wow, going against a pick. That's. I don't know if that's gonna help. I mean, I don't know what the viewers are gonna say about that one. Jesus.
Why?
Yeah,
Why?
why?
You didn't
Gotta
get
say
any-
why.
because I
Because you're
picked-
always wrong, Yosef. You are always wrong.
Hey, I was
bad
three-
at decision making, not just fantasy football, but in life. I'm going against.
Remind me. I was 3 for 4 last week. What were you? 1 for 4?
I'm
Yeah,
about to
that's
be 5-2 in fantasy. What's your record, buddy?
No, we're talking about jabronis and Goodfellas.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Hey, did you make the playoffs last year? Or
During the COVID year,
Yeah, maybe we should
where
make
everything
the
was out of
playoffs
sync.
for-
No, I didn't. No, I
I'm
didn't.
listening to a guy who hasn't even made the
Yeah.
playoffs.
You know what? We also. I might have to go against one of your picks too. on this one.
Yeah, go get some Joey. Join
I
the
might have
team.
to go against. I mean, I'm just looking at the. I'm looking at the thing here. I mean, already have 2 running backs. One of my. I said early in the stream that Antonio Gibson's going to be one of mine. He might not even play, so I might even just hit that on based on that. But he might play. He might play through this injury. But I think J.D. McKissick. I agree with Brian on that one. My other one is. Do I take another running back? I kind of want to diversify here. Maybe I don't. I am going to go low on Allen Robinson. I just, even though he's in the past, he's done stuff with or produced with bad quarterbacks. I'm not saying that Justin Fields is a bad quarterback. I just still think he hasn't learned enough yet for Matt Nagy to trust him in the offense. I think he's going to have to let loose a little bit this game just because they're going to be down by so much. But when they do, it's kind of be a clear pass funnel. The Buccaneers are going to be ready for it, whether or not Richard Sherman's playing. That pass rush is going to just kind of get to Fields a little bit, unfortunately. And I think Michigan and Tom Brady is going to win this Michigan-Ohio State battle.
All right, my last jabroni, I have Corey Davis versus New England. Last time they played earlier in the year, Corey Davis 2 receptions, 8 yards.
I don't even think you have to say Corey Davis. You can just say the Jets. Like just the
Yeah.
entire roster. Just hit
Well, I
the
mean,
Jets.
against the pass, you just got to pick whoever the top guy is because that's what Belichick's going to stop, and it definitely is Corey Davis.
Yeah, but I actually think Jamison Crowder could have an okay game. I think
so too. I think that's going to be the open spot for Zach Wilson to go.
Exactly. But yeah, not Corey Davis. Jabroni.
It'll be something to think of when I might need a one-off in my DFS lineups for a tournament. I might just have to throw Crowder just to see if it fits, make things work. Anyway, that's neither here nor there, guys. Let's go right to pick'ems. Right now, the recap is right now Brian's in the lead with 62.
Expected.
Respected. Joey, myself, yours truly with 60, and Yosef needs to pick some different games because
We're going all different.
he's got to be different a lot. You don't have to. Remember, there's still a lot of football left. I'm saying you're going to have to be contrarian here and there in spots. So, without further ado, Washington football team at Green Bay.
Green Bay.
I'm with Green Bay.
Yeah, Green Bay.
Okay. So
Yeah, so you look so disappointed. You want to go the other way. You're like, oh, fuck, I can't on that one.
like we're going to
No
pick
way.
Washington football team. Come on now. All right, Kansas City at Tennessee. Tennessee coming off a big win at home against Buffalo. It's hard to imagine Kansas City going under 500 again. In the same
I just feel Hill's injured. I just kind of feel like he might not play.
I mean, if he doesn't, that's why I like Darrell Williams too even more as my good fellow.
Yosef, you go first.
No, the leader should go first. That's only fair.
Me?
The person in last.
Brian, Joey,
Brian as
me.
far as the leader. Yeah, I got you.
I'm gonna go with Kansas City.
I'm gonna go with Kansas City too. I never really pick against Kansas City that much, and then obviously it's burned me this year. But
This is going with Tennessee. It seems like
go with the big dog.
Tennessee it is. That's
There you go. Is that your upset
I'm
pick of the
so
week
gonna
too?
lose.
Upset pick of the week?
Upset of the week, yeah.
Wow, he's gonna go do it. All right, Yosef, I'm gonna put an asterisk there for your upset. All right,
Yeah, oh,
Atlanta.
good, right?
Atlanta, yeah, it's gonna be worth 2. Atlanta at Miami.
Falcons are favored.
Let's look.
I think they are.
I think they might be as well. Hold on. Damn, why is this thing scrolling so slow? Oh man, what the hell is this?
Miami.
Atlanta is favored. Atlanta is favored.
Miami upset of the week.
I'm going Miami too.
I'm gonna go Atlanta. I'm kind of like I like Yosef's calling Mike Davis. CPAT's been playing well. I think this is a Ridley spot. I don't care if Xavier Howard's back. They can move Ridley around. But I'm gonna go against you guys, and I'm gonna put Brian as his upset as well. Okay. New York Jets at New England. I'm going New England. I don't need to think about it because I just like Belichick's record against rookie quarterbacks. That's my analysis.
New England.
Joseph?
Yep, New England.
Okay. Carolina at New York Giants.
Carolina.
I'm going Carolina as well.
Yep.
All three of us. Cincy at Baltimore. Oh, shoot, I gotta get my hold on. Sorry. My battery's running low.
Damn. I'm gonna go with Cincy.
Nice. I'm going Baltimore.
What's the line on this one? I mean, Baltimore's got to be favored, right? Yeah, 6.5.
Yeah,
I'm going Baltimore as well. Brian isn't buying himself though. Okay. Philly at Las Vegas. I'm going Las Vegas, of course. And we're favored by 3.
Yeah, I got a lot of Raiders going, so I'm going Raiders.
Brian?
Actually, I have Jalen Hurts too. Shoot.
I'm gonna go with Eagles.
Brian's by himself. Detroit at Los Angeles Rams.
Los Angeles Rams.
I'm gonna go Lion. No, I'm gonna go Rams.
All of us going Rams, of course. They are the largest favorites of the week, 16.5. Actually, no, they're not the largest. I keep forgetting about Arizona.
I've never really seen favorites by that much in the NFL.
Me neither.
That's so...
Me neither, man. It's crazy. I will say that I'm not picking the Rams in a spread format. I know ESPN has like that spread format. I'm gonna pick Detroit in the spread just because I think they grind it out every week. They're gonna try. And I know that it's going to be a big thing for Goff. I still don't think they're going to win, but I am going to take the 16 points.
I already know that their head coach is going to be crying at the podium after the game.
Probably. He does do that a lot. Arizona, Houston at Arizona. I think we're all going to go Arizona here. These next couple, I think we're all going to go the home favorite here. Right? Arizona and Tampa Bay. Are we all going there?
Yeah.
What is it?
Joseph? Arizona and Tampa Bay, are we all going the home favorite because they're all big favorites?
Who's Tampa playing?
Chicago.
Tampa.
All right, going to the Sunday night, we got San Francisco favored by 4. Indy at San Fran.
I'm gonna go Indy.
You going Indy or going San Fran?
Well, I need to pick an upset.
Yes, so don't just pick the opposite of what I pick. Pick who you think is going to win.
Because
usually it's the opposite of who you pick.
You're just like, but I'm winning. How is it the opposite?
You got one lucky week. That's the only reason why you're winning. I beat you last week.
All right.
Actually, you know what? I don't even know if I'm gonna have an upset pick of the week this week, guys. I really don't. I need to pick one, huh?
I mean, you don't have to if you don't think there's going to be any upsets.
I think this is going to be a lot of favorites winning this week.
Lions over Rams. Just do it.
No, I'm definitely not doing that. I'm going to go with Julian Blackmon got hurt for the year for Indy. He's a very big safety, big part of their defense. Deebo Samuel or Brandon Ayuk. I think going into the bye week or coming out of the bye week, Brandon Ayuk should get more involved. Eli Mitchell healthy. I like San Fran. And you said, Joseph, you're by yourself on Indy?
No, I said San Fran.
Oh, Brian, you're on Indy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Brian's on Indy. I feel you, Brian. I wanted to pick Indy as my upset, but I think out of the bye week, I like San Fran. New Orleans at Seattle. New Orleans is favored by 3.5, or no, now by 5. Actually, the line increased.
Yeah, I'm going to New Orleans.
Yeah,
I'm going to New Orleans as well.
New Orleans.
All right, there you go, guys. All right, I do not have an upset this week. I just can't get an extra bonus point. I guess that's just the trade-off. I just won't get any bonus points this week. Good luck to you guys. Good luck to everybody else. It seems like we had a pretty dry week in the chat here, but it's all good.
No, what the heck was this? You didn't get.
I don't understand. Maybe it's my ugly ass hair and face right now. I'm sorry.
I think Friday is just a bad night, man.
It could be. It could be. But
no, usually Fridays are our busiest.
We've been kicking butt on the last couple of Fridays.
Should move it to Saturday night.
Look, here's the thing. I know we're doing StreamYard because this is going to be an automatic post, but like I'm always open to like just do like a 10-minute, just like here's our after Friday's show. Here's our starts of the week, but do it again, just like the news or something, whatever. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
All right. That being said, like this video if you haven't. If you're watching, subscribe. We'll be on Tuesday to go over the matchups of what happened during the week. Have a good one. Any last words?
I will be posting our Goodfellas and Germany's right after this because I know I forgot last week. So I will do that right now before I forget.
All right. Have a good one. See you later, guys.
Latest.